Welcome back to episode 68 of the City Podcast, which is it? Fucking Johnny here anymore.
Snackronym.
You know, we just brought it back and he's like decided not to show up again.
Do we get like...
I don't know if he's like necessarily deciding. He has work.
How come we don't have a soundboard yet? We need
Because...
we need to get a soundboard with just like real key words ready. I'm sure by the time we should all have catchphrases.
I do want a MIDI. I have been looking into like the little MIDI
I have
do things.
one of those DJ mixers.
Not the same thing. Not what we're thinking.
We're talking about the ones that are like look like big old tiles, and you put sound effects in them, and you just press it.
Yes.
I have one of those somewhere in my house. It was like one of those Black Friday sales that you bought, and I just bought it just because I thought it was cool. But anyways, we're Alan. I'm Tony, and I'm here with
DJ Limp Dick.
There you go, and
Roman.
I'm pretty sure Eric will come back later on and be like, "Oh, I'm Eric." Fucking Eric's always late to everything. He has to go fight against time. That's what he is. Hey, you'd be like, you could tell him, like, "Hey, man, certain hours, he's like, I'm a real man. Real man show up whatever the fuck they want."
That's why you gotta give them a different time
True.
frame, like a real.
You gotta play that fucking mind tricks with him.
Pretty much.
You're like, I'm gonna show up at 4, and you know, you gonna show up at 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to start doing that. And I haven't done that. I always heard that. Like, oh, that's a joke. Like, nobody's actually like that. And I've known a person like that for 10 years. I think I have to start doing that.
John's the same way, too. John's bad with time.
Yes.
If you're like, "John, listen," he's like, "I fell asleep."
I've gotten worse with it. Because before I was very punctual. I was like, I'm going to be here at this time. I'm going to be there. Doesn't matter. Then I got kind of really fucking lazy.
And then you just realize that time don't matter.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, babies?
Nothing much.
It's your boy, Eric.
Hate that boy. I really do.
Everybody loves
And
that
now
boy.
we can officially start. we're on now.
Yeah, so I know it was now it's the perfect time to be listening to all that Christmas crap and everything. Now that Thanksgiving's over.
Bitch, I've been listening to that shit since March, baby.
Well, you're retarded. You got mental issues. That
That's true.
Fun fact: the day before Thanksgiving, I was in charge of the radio at work. I decided to put on Smash Mouth Radio. And someone comes out and we're like, "Wow, we're really surprised at you, Mark. Like, here's your opportunity to just start blasting Christmas music and making our life a living hell." I was like, "You need to shut the fuck up because Mambo number 5 takes priority over everything."
To be honest, today you played Christmas music and it was nothing but classical shit.
That wasn't even me.
No, like it was some Christmas, but it was more like Mozart and Beethoven.
That was somebody else. That was
That sounds like someone white.
It sounds like
It's funny because sometimes I can't count unless I'm doing Lou Bega.
Really?
I'm like, I think I was delivering at a hospital for some reason. I was like, 1, 2, and I immediately go 3, 4, 5, and I was like, God damn it!
one hit
I
wonder.
fucking hate my life.
I'm talking about the holidays. How do you guys spend your Thanksgivings?
I thanks the giving.
That's about it.
Well, you know what, Mark? Where you been?
Where have I been?
What you been doing?
I've been trying to get my life in order.
Good man. That's nothing to sneeze at.
That's overrated.
Do I tell all the other stuff?
I mean, it's up to you. We're not telling you to.
This is a format where you share as much as you want, Papa.
Yeah.
How much can you trust us with?
Not a lot.
Oh, then there you go.
Can I trust you with a portion of the story?
I'm no longer living where I used to live,
Okay.
and
Because of the funnies.
Because it was pro boner.
yeah, there's a lot of. I like the theories behind it, but I've just been trying to get everything in order. So
being grown ups is hard.
I know it is.
Right.
No.
Fucking Mark's like, I don't get it. My dad made it seem so easy. He just left.
Sometimes don't you wish you could go back to being a little kid and
No.
just have everything done for you?
No.
Then I remember you had a bad childhood too, so you're like, I'd rather make my money and work hard.
I was homeless as a child as well, so
Well,
by choice.
Yeah,
It was by choice.
You're like, no one tells Mark what to do. I'm leaving. It's like, all right,
Me and He-Man
no,
are out.
they left.
Did you ever be a dick?
So
to people?
either way,
But anyways, now you're back.
now I'm back.
From outer space.
We don't know how long you'll be back, but you're back.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're trying.
yeah.
I appreciate that you're trying.
I'm sure y'all are doing good without me.
Not really.
No.
You are Mr. Funny.
You bring the funny.
Other than that, your
And
Thanksgiving
the
was
country
good?
twang.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah,
It was great. Do I have a
Tradition.
country twang?
a little bit.
Every once in a while.
I think everybody.
Okay.
To be honest
Good
with
one.
you.
But with you, for some reason, prominent.
Twangy.
I think it's because you speak with like a low voice.
Twangalicious.
And what about you, Roman? How did you spend your Thanksgiving?
Thanksgiving was good. I had to work, and I put in a fuckload of hours that day. Put in 3 hours of work.
OT.
Is that a holiday pay or time and a half?
I get 8 hours no matter what, and everything that I work that day is overtime. So I got 3 hours overtime. Nothing to sneeze at or nothing to really write home about.
That's a couple Christmas presents there.
Pretty much. It was funny because I clocked in and I was like, all right, let's see if my orders are ready. I was praying my orders were ready because I didn't want to work. It's like, all right, they weren't ready.
End of story.
But the truck that I picked didn't have gas in it. Like somebody forgot to fuel it up yesterday. Or the day before.
Fuel, give me fire. Give me nothing.
Give me nothing. Because what happened was I had to go to, we fill up at Penske's. So there's 2 of them that are fairly close to where where the yard is. I go to the first one, it's closed. And I was like, all right, the second one's probably going to be close too. It's open, so I drive around, but it's just the gate that's open, nothing else. So I was like, fuck. So then I had to go to
Siphon gas.
You fucking tease.
I had to
Here's
go
a
to
hose in a mint. Get to work.
But yeah, I had to go to Pilot. So all this took like an hour, and I really only worked about 2 hours.
Would you get home, man? Was there a meal ready for you?
It wasn't ready. I had to wait a couple of hours, but it was worth the wait. I got out of my work pants and into my fat pants, and yeah,
It's just regular pants.
yeah. I didn't even get into pants, so it came in shorts. I just put on shorts.
Ready.
Yeah, my ass hanging out. But yeah, Black Friday, I didn't do anything except work. I didn't go for any deals.
Damn.
What about y'all?
Just family stuff.
Thanks to Prune Man, I missed everybody eating the initial time. So
Oh,
when I got into the house, everybody was done eating, and I was like, huh. All right.
No,
Well,
but we redid it. We
mean, they redid
We
it.
did a take 2 and 3 of the whole
yeah.
prayer and give thanks thing. It was kind of weird because the plates were already like half eaten. But my name
After we did the whole prayer thing, fucking nobody ate except me and Prune Man. So I was just like, all right, fuck it.
How did he make you late?
I went to go pick him up, and he was in the middle of a deal with some random dude about video games.
Okay.
And I was like, all right, cool. And I was like, would have been nice if there were drugs, but nobody does drugs
Nowadays.
nowadays.
Merch is the new drugs, man. Everybody wants collectibles and games. But yeah, other than that, I mean,
Yeah.
we had some.
Did y'all do any Black Friday shit?
Hell yeah.
Hey, I went to fucking GameStop and I regretted it because the line was up the ass and I was like halfway there. The thing is, I was supposed to go get a PS4 bundle and a Switch for Dan, but halfway there I was standing in line and one of the employees from GameStop comes out, was like, we're out of Switches. I was like, well, fuck. I guess I could stay here another hour in line and get a PS4 bundle. I was like, nah, fuck this shit. I just left. And then I was like, alright, I'm going to Walmart. And Walmart has PS4 bundles too. And that was the worst mistake in my life. I mean, this week. Because, God, man, I know so many people could fit in a Walmart. And people are savages, man. They were fucking already fighting and we were just in that long-ass line. And I was like, they don't open for like another 2 hours, people? It's like, nah, we were here first. I was like, I'm out. So I just came home.
What time was this?
Like around 4:35 in the afternoon on Thursday.
Oh yeah, I think they started doing it around like 6 or some shit.
Yeah. Well, GameStop opened their doors at 4, so I went there first, and the line was already fucking ridiculous. So I was like, nah. So I went to Walmart, and I was like around for like 4:45, and I was like already packed, and people were fighting for whoever was standing in line first. And I was like, nope, I ain't having that shit. Oh, fucking, because I was already fucking tired and mad, being a little house bitch and shit like that. So I was like, nope, ain't having that. So I just came back and played dominoes with my family. And so Eric decided to do his Black Friday. Like, bro, was it? What time was it? Like 10?
Oh, yeah. It was like 10 o'clock. I was supposed to show up over here And by the time I got done with my situation, like got back, he was like, "I'm gonna go Black Friday. You want to go?" I was like, "No, I don't want to do any of that."
This is what happened though. The itis got to him and he crashed the fuck out. Like dad took off, right? He's like, "You gonna give me that Switch?" He's like, "Maybe." He's like, "I'll see." So he crashed out. My nieces left. Everybody left. It's like, "Where the fuck is Eric?" And then my nieces came back for a little bit, and there was like, "Hey, you gonna go?" He's like, "Hold up." He checked on the computer. They're open till 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm going. Then he was like, "All right, no, I'm not going," because he said I fell asleep. He's like, "No, I'm awake. I'm gonna go." Then he's like, no, I should just not go. Not waste my, like around 10 something. When he called, he's like, "I'm leaving." Then he got over there. He's like, "What was I here to buy?" He kept calling the house like, "What'd you want?" It's like, nothing. He's like, "There's a TV here." Like, "No, we don't want a TV."
I wanted the TV.
He's like, "What was it you looking for?" I asked him to go buy me memory cards for all the recordings. He's like, "I can't find those." I was like, "Never mind, go pick them up tomorrow."
I don't need y'all's approval. Fuck you guys. I'm better than all of y'all.
You're trash, just like all of us.
Right?
Huh?
Yeah.
Everything except the TV.
Yeah.
And the PS4.
Well, the PS4 I'm going to try to get tomorrow for that Cyber Monday show.
Well, I mean, I could have had the PS4. It was right there. Except you were like, "Nah, I
Oh,
want the PS4.
well, I wanted the PS4 from GameStop because you got a free fucking gift card. And it just gave you a value of like a game.
Eric don't care.
And I was trying, Jew it out, trying to get it for the lowest price for the most out of it.
It really sounds like you are.
You know what I'm saying?
I only get PS4s that'll give me gift cards.
Yeah.
While Eric, on the other hand, the true American, was just like, put it on my credit card. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, he bought a bunch of shit like a tablet. I was like, why do you need a tablet?
I saw one. I was just like, $40, done.
He bought a soundbar. He's like, why do you need a soundbar? Who does it?
Soundbar, $40. Cool. I'm gonna take 2. What else did I get?
Surround sound.
I bought my mom's present, and I was like, got it. And I was looking around, and I was looking at the TVs, and I was just like, $300 ain't a lot, right? It's a 50-inch, and it's a smart TV. It's an LED.
I saved me a pretty penny, which I bought 5 of those.
Oh, you know what?
25 cents each.
45 cents a penny.
You know what I did buy a lot on Black Friday? Fucking Funko Pops and collectibles. Bought a lot of those.
Oh, you went? Where'd you just?
Because I went back to GameStop and they had a whole bunch of. They had this deal where you pay $2 for a bag, one of those tote bags, and whatever you could fit in there gets a 25% discount. Plus, I had one of those Elite Trainer whatever coupons where you give you more of a discount for any collectible. So what I did is grab a whole bunch of Overwatch like blind boxes and blind bags, and I stuffed that shit in there in Pokemon cards and Funko Pops. So I hope a whole bunch of useless shit.
Would have pissed in the bag and threw in their face.
But yeah, that's what I did for back.
But you're poor. What do you know?
I don't think you collect toys, do you?
Huh?
He collects. No.
I mean, technically Warhammer toys.
Yeah,
I mean, I thought I've seen you collect some stuff before.
Every once in a while, I'll pick up maybe a couple of pops, but it has to. I really have to fight myself, like if I want it or not. I'm like, do I really want this?
I think he had like a fucking Nightcrawler figure at best.
Like a little statue?
No, you never had like a...
No.
It had to be a morph.
Or a Wolverine.
Morph.
Or a Wolverine.
Nope.
Maybe it was morph, just
no,
like
I think
Wolverine.
I think the only statue I ever got was like a small bust, and it was Batgirl.
Batgirl?
Yeah.
Why Batgirl?
Why?
I like Batgirl. I like
Really?
Batgirl. Yeah.
No, I never took you for
It's
Batgirl
weird
fan.
because
He
like the
likes
only
Barbara Gordon.
comic that I know that you had for a fact was the first appearance of Harley Quinn.
And I had Deadpool too.
Did you have Deadpool?
Yeah, the Deadpool and Harley Quinn, and I also had Rogue, I think.
But I know that you only got you because I asked you why do you have the Harley Quinn,
Yeah, that's right.
and he was just like out of spite, just so I could have it and no one else could.
I wanted to throw it. I wanted to throw it into Bugs and his girlfriend's face because they're all like, "Oh, we like Harley Quinn." And that's when I first started working at the shop. So I was going through all the fucking books that we had back there just laying around, and I found it, and I showed I showed someone, and they were like, "You do know we know what this is." I'm like, "Of course I know what y'all know what this is." For a month there, I was hoping they didn't know what it was. But I did spend. I forgot how much I spent on that.
It's quite a bit.
Even just to show them, like, look what I got, bitches. First appearance of Harley Quinn, and they're like, "Oh, yeah, they were a little jelly for a while."
You still have
Did you light it on fire?
No, I sold it off.
The Deadpool one too?
Yeah, to fucking fix the truck, and I regret doing all that shit. I sold my whole collection. I got a decent amount for it. They lubed me up real good.
Yeah.
But, I got enough to get the truck working at the time, but now I don't have the truck no more.
So you could have had the first appearance of Harley Quinn.
I had it.
For whatever.
No, you could have. So.
No, he had it.
I had it.
But you still have had.
Oh, you said I still could have had it.
Yeah. He's like giving up on the truck. He's gotten yourself a new one, but like.
I'm still not sold on the idea of getting another truck. I have the truck and I'm not sold on that idea.
But once you start driving, you don't want to walk no more. Or according to John, I go, John, you ever just want to walk and take a bus? He's like, no, I like to drive now.
Dude, honestly, the money I saved for not using gas, I would rather probably want to walk. But now I don't because I have the fucking truck.
You see, as soon as you get a vehicle, you don't want to do it.
It's the simple fact that you don't like relying on anybody.
Exactly. Like
being in a bus with unquestionable people.
Yeah, I don't want to ride the bus anymore. I rode the bus for like a long time, and I hate it so much.
I never really rode the bus.
Ride the bus for a month, and then you'll get as fucking depressed as I was.
I'm good with my car.
The only time we actually had to ride the bus was when my mom wanted us to to go explore downtown.
Oh, yeah, I did that when I was younger.
Yeah, she goes on the bus one day, and she's like, why? And he's like, we're going to go be tourists downtown. And that's when we used to go to the Ripley's Museum and all that shit.
I think taking the bus.
I still know what downtown has.
Taking the bus downtown. Taking the bus downtown when you're younger is just something you kind of do. I did it a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But I think now, if I had to take the bus downtown, I'd fucking hate it.
Oh yeah.
It's a pain.
I think either way, I would probably end up talking to a hooker.
Honestly, I'm planning to go downtown next Saturday.
Travis Park lit up their.
That's where I'm going.
Don't go to the Alamo because there's nothing there.
Yeah.
No, you gotta go to that Travis Park. Yeah, where the trees are.
Yeah, that's where it is now.
Yeah. John had called me. He's like, "Hey, what are you doing?" And I was like, "I'm working." What time do you get out? Late. Why? Ali wants you to go see the lights. I was like, I don't have gas. She goes, so give me $10. I was like, I ain't enough.
Do you remember when people started freaking out because that fucking one duck got killed? It was supposed to be like a friendly duck. Apparently it had a name too.
What?
Yeah, it was a duck downtown. I'll find it. Hold on. You're gonna find it. I'll show it to you.
Death of the friendliest duck.
See, I don't get that. I don't understand why go see lights be lights.
What?
I never understood why people go downtown or they go to the big stores.
Why are lights?
To go see the Christmas lights.
I don't know. People want to be happy.
How does that bring you joy? It's lights.
I don't know what to tell you.
Well, I'm asking you since you're all about it.
So I can be happy.
Why does it bring you happy?
You're the type of nigga that goes to Fiesta, Texas, and looks away from the laser show.
No, not the laser show, because the laser show actually brought you a story. It was moving.
Whatever. You look at if you pay attention to the houses, they all have a story to tell.
The best one would be you're the kind of guy who goes to Fiesta, Texas, well, fuck you want to go to the music park? The music park just makes you sad later down the line. It kept you amused forever.
Oh, God, I can see it coming out of his fucking face right
now.
And
then after that, you're just like, well, it's just because it's fun. He's like, the music park doesn't care about you. All they want is your money.
Pretty much.
It's just a company that just
cares
about your money.
Either that or he'll be like,
I used to going to Six Flags to go get all the tax collectors.
Tony's just stuck in mopey adolescence. That's all it is.
What was that thing you said earlier?
How about Eric's right, and you should just do whatever the fuck you want and talk the way you want.
Oh, you were talking, yeah, because
no one pays your bills.
You were talking to somebody in the back of work today, where he's like, "Why should we care what we say in front of other people? Like, who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck? We'll just say whatever we want."
Is that no one
gives a fuck or this and that. It was like, why should I care about other people? I was like, that's cool. I was 13 once too.
Like my parents used to take us down 24th Street to go see the Christmas lights of the pretty houses.
Mm-hmm.
I never understood that other than be like, why don't we have lights like that?
Because you're not rich.
But we could.
Because we can't afford to put the light
We
bill.
could be fucking creative with the lights we have, but we never tried.
I tried.
Just fucking putting up the thing.
I tried. I had like a star.
I mean, but did you take initiative and try?
Yeah, we bought those blow up dolls and we fucking put up fence and everything. We bought the big old. We put up the snowmans and the Santa Claus and the reindeers and all that, and I was like, okay. I never understood the like. I get the amusement park, but the amusement park's cool. I used to go to Six Flags all the time.
And not get on the rides?
No, we didn't.
I couldn't. One, I was scared shitless. Two, didn't fit.
Well, I was there later, but then we used to go play the fucking.
You can find me in the wave pool.
Hey.
On the lazy river. The lazy river.
I made any river a lazy river.
Let me just lay down here. And
You're
I'm
drowning. Nope. I'm on the ground just lazing it up.
Yeah, I can't do anything like that.
Just really quick before we get into that, the duck's name was George.
George the duck.
George, famous Riverwalk duck, tortured, killed.
Tortured?
This was in 2013. They just shot us 2 dudes and they killed them.
What?
Yeah, it was at night.
Huh.
They were drunk. They tried to sodomize the.
Pretty much.
They tried to sodomize the duck because they found out that ducks like to rape.
They do like to rape, actually.
Really?
Don't they have like gonorrhea or chlamydia or something?
Yeah, they're serial rapists.
So it says
ducks.
Yeah.
Some staff at the original Mexican restaurant on the Riverwalk nicknamed the Duck George and said it had become a staple at their establishment because they would hang out in the same spot for years. Surveillance video from the restaurant shows 2 men strangling, jumping on, and kicking George and then throwing him back in the river. A makeshift memorial with flowers and candles now marks the spot where the abuse happened. There's a little board to it. I think
did it happen during Christmas?
He would just go up to customers and it was really unique. He was a really unique looking duck, said Larkin's fuckface. People would feed him and take pictures with him. You see some of the other ducks here, and he was really unique feature of the Riverwalk.
Why was he so unique though?
A police report has been filed, so the search is now on for the people responsible for killing him because the Riverwalk is on federal property. Federal charges of animal cruelty are a possibility.
Holy shit!
This is 2013, so I'll look.
Try to follow up. See if we can get this.
Could you imagine going to jail and be like, "Why here? I killed the duck."
Follow up. We found the bastards. They're being tried in like 2015.
They got hung. Oh no, correction. They were hung.
And if you want to comment on George's untimely passing 4 years ago, go ahead and give us a comment. Remember to like and subscribe.
Why don't you join the conversation? Join us on all social medias. We have Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Just search out Grimworks and you just fucking comment. Tell us about George the Duck. I didn't even know that was a thing.
That stuck with me.
There you go.
Alright, and if you don't want to comment on YouTube for some odd reason, you can go ahead and send us an email at citypod88@gmail.com. Eric.
citypod88@gmail.com.
Perfect. Now we're getting into our comments, and first up.
Oh, you got your phone fixed.
Yeah. Keeping it raised with the proof.
Bless you.
Yeah. One of the things I did this week was fix my cracked screen on my iPhone. But Prune's first comment is, what about Skolas?
Skolas?
Mm-hmm.
The fuck is Skolas?
Destiny.
Oh, really?
That's what I thought, but does he know anything about Destiny?
He knows some stuff.
Fair enough.
I like the thing Prune keeps up with all the fucking video game stuff.
Yeah, but I didn't, like, Skolas is like a weird, like, enemy in Destiny that you don't meet very often. Pretty deep into it. So that's really weird. But anyways,
I think his roommate plays Destiny, doesn't he?
Let us know, Prune, what's going down with that. Prune also says, please no more Adam Sandler. I'm okay with that.
Yeah. Adam Sandler's alright.
Never Prune.
His Christmas album's like one of the funniest things I've heard in a while. And his animated movie, what's it called?
A Crazy Night.
Yeah, it's one of those things we watch every Christmas. So
I watch it anytime I can.
Yeah.
I know you can't.
That's about Jews.
Isn't Adam say all Adam Sandler stuff about Jews?
No. He is a Jew.
Prince's next comment is he says the triumvirate.
That's a video game,
It's a word.
I think.
I know it's a word.
Yo, Prune, I like that you comment and everything, but you have to, put more content into your comments. Other than
We don't know what that means, but that's possibly our fault. We don't listen back.
To be fair, I think he told me while we were hanging out, but turkey, turkey, and then there was a good amount of rum, and then there was tequila.
Yeah.
That's what? To be honest, that day was the first day I thought I was gonna actually throw up because of drinking, and I was just like, no. You're gonna fight it, and you're gonna fucking go through this.
You can look at the mirror and be like, real men don't throw up.
Exactly. I was like, what are you, some type of fucking pussy? And I was like, no, I'm a fucking Black Friday shopper. Gang, 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 gang.
21 Savage.
Yeah, I'm a fucking savage, bro.
And Prince's last comic is Eric trampled somebody to get me a Switch.
He did.
True.
What's the story behind that? I don't know it.
Some fucking kid was trying to grab the Switch because I was looking for him, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they weren't really hidden. They were just kind of all stacked up on the one corner.
Okay.
And as I passed by, some fucking kid saw him, and he was like, Switch! So I tripped his ass, and then I stepped on his leg.
Took all his angles.
And he's like, ow! And I was like, oh, my bad, kid, are you all right? And I kind of picked him up and pushed him away from the fucking Switch.
Hey, wait, the whole Kevin Hart thing?
Hell yeah,
like,
dude.
You okay?
Yeah, dude. I was like, man, where your parents at? And they're like, sir, I'm a full-grown man. It was a midget, bro.
What a twist.
Yeah.
And that was Keeping It Regs with the Prune. We do actually have one more comment, and this is completely out of left field.
Damn.
And this is not from Clarissa either.
What?
Yeah, this is from a brand new listener, apparently.
Dang.
Or maybe you all know him, I don't know. Jeremy Penns?
That's John's friend, the one he was saying the story about.
Who?
I think he's the one who got pegged.
Are you the one that got pegged?
No,
Nah.
isn't it the one who he hit the hat from?
Oh.
When he was saying the story.
That's a good story.
Is it Jeremy?
Yeah, I think
that
so.
What's his name?
I
Yeah.
usually delete the names because, people don't want their business out there.
What was that comment say?
He says, a super white guy, huh?
Yeah, it has to be one of John's friends.
I have no idea what that's in reference to. Well, Jeremy, I thank you for your comment, but just like Prune, what the fuck are y'all talking about? These kind of
Did we talk about super white people?
John? Was John with us?
No.
It was just us three, right?
We were doing. That was the one where we did
Power
the.
Show.
That's when we did the Family Feud thing.
Uh-huh.
Did we invite somebody? Super
No,
white?
it was just us three. But what the fuck was it? It had to be something Black Friday related, fucking white people or something. Oh, all the people that would get in fights and got shot at Black Friday. I'm assuming that's what he's talking about.
Probably more than likely. That makes sense. Yes, it is the crazy whites.
There you go. We got some listeners actually listening.
That's right. Thank you
Maybe
you
we
all.
should, try to do better and actually go back and listen to the episode.
We probably
Either that,
should.
or we need to add some more racism because that's what's getting noticed.
All the racist stuff.
Well, I'd like to thank everybody that commented. Again, remember to comment, like, and subscribe. Click that little bell next to YouTube just so we let you know. And again, if you're listening to this on iTunes, what is it? SoundCloud? Yeah, we have a SoundCloud as well. So if you're listening to it there, send us an email, citypod88@gmail.com. Eric, one more time.
citypod88@gmail.com.
All right. Well,
Sorry to interrupt this, but the very important news. Oh no, I lost it. So yeah,
breaking news.
breaking news. A year later, after George the Duck killed 1 year ago Thursday, unofficial Riverwalk mascot strangled, beaten. Thursday marks the 1 year.
Poisoned and shot.
Yeah,
He was Rasputin of ducks.
back from the grave. Then he fucked the Tsars of Russia. So no, we found the killer.
Okay, fair enough.
The killer's
You're
still
out there, you sons of bitches.
1 year later, let's see. There's actually a $15,000 reward set up for.
I say we track these fucking.
Can we say that it's John? I'm pretty sure it was a white person.
It started off with $5,000, then went up to $10,000, and now it's $15,000.
Dead or alive.
They have a video of the.
There's a video of it.
Yeah? Oh,
I'm pretty sure it was John.
We're gonna watch that afterwards.
My phone's not built for that.
I will find it.
Mini tablet.
Yeah.
But we got some not really news or anything from Nate.
Oh, okay.
And I said, we're recording soon. Anything you want to say? And he says, fudge. Nah, I didn't do jack crap. Worked. He goes, drove home Thursday just to eat with my mom, but had to go back that night. So he doesn't really live in town, but he was around.
At least he tried for his mama.
That's right. That's what Thanksgiving is about, family.
Much respect to him.
I thought it was about celebrating the white man killing a bunch of Native Americans and calling them Indians.
It's about eating. Come on.
I heard
It's about gluttonous behavior.
Yeah.
You're right. All right, fair enough. But I asked him, is there any topics he wants to bring up, anything? He goes, I got nothing. Fucking boring ass Weddle. That's me. And he goes, I want to give Eric permission to tell the story he was going to tell that one time.
Cool. What story?
I have no
The
idea.
one where he gave you a piece of his medicine and you
He
tripped
already
the
did
fuck
that.
out.
Oh, that was a good story.
Just fucking. You tried a piece of his medicine and you fucking tripped out.
Right. So.
And I drove him home.
That's right. There I was at work behind the counter, hurting. My back hurt like crazy. Don't know why. I think it's because I was fat. But I couldn't actually really move all that much. And I went to the only guy that I knew probably had pain pills. So that was my boy Nate. And I was like, Nate, you got any medicine? He's like, no. And I was like, God damn it. But he told me that he's taking that medicine for that. And he's like, you could try this. It's pretty strong. So he cuts. It's just like a little.
It was the tiniest little tablet ever.
Yeah,
the tablet was like.
The tablet was just like the tablet
small.
itself was like a Listerine tablet,
Yeah,
maybe a little bit thinner. Yeah. So he cuts off the small corner to it, and he's like, put it under your mouth, and the pain should go away. I was like, all right. I do it. I wait like about 30 minutes or so. Nothing. Pain's still there. Feels hard. Can't move. So I was like, can I get a little more? And he cuts off like, I want to say like the bottom half, like a small strip from it. And I put that in my mouth. And I was like, it's not too bad. I could still feel it, but I can move a little bit more. And I think I told him just to give me a little bit more, just to make sure. Because I was like, oh, I'm a big dude. It's going to take some time. So I take like maybe what's considered a quarter of the tablet. I take that, and then my tongue starts going numb, and I was like, I think it's going to work this time. And I was like, as a thank you, I went and bought Dairy Queen for him and myself. Mm-hmm. And I didn't know why, but when I was driving towards Dairy Queen, I felt really fucking sleepy. That I kind of like knocked out twice. And I remember swerving onto the oncoming traffic. So I was like, oh, I'm okay. I was like, man, I'm sleepy out of nowhere. Didn't understand why. Got to the fucking, to the drive-thru thing. And I sounded like Tony. I was like, and I was there like, sorry, number 6. And a drink. And then whatever I got, I think I got him like ice cream. I drive back and I'm just like nodding off, and I realize that there's a fucking trail of drool coming out of my mouth, and I was like, where the fuck did this come from? And I'm just tripping balls. I get there, I try to eat my food, and I had the chicken fried steak sandwich, which tasted like the wax paper, and I was like, oh, this ain't good. This tastes horrible. And I go to fucking... I was going to talk to Nate, but I ended up falling asleep behind the counter for a little bit. And he goes, Eric, you all right? I was like, huh? Yeah, man. I was like, I can't feel my back. He's like, so it kicked in. I was like, yeah, but way more than I thought I could handle. And I ended up nodding off fucking like the last 30 minutes at work, and I go to fucking Mark, who needed a ride from me to get to his house. I was like, hey, drive me to your house, and I'm pretty sure I'll be good from your house to my house because it's not that far. And he's like, okay. So he starts driving. I'm fucking just out of it, dude.
I don't think I've ever been to your house till that one day. I think that was the first day.
Yeah. And he's driving the Excursion, which did pretty all right. Most people get scared driving the Excursion. But he was doing that, and I was just nodding off.
It was my first time driving a big
and I think I was telling him just a bunch of dumb shit that wasn't making any sense, right?
Yeah, you just fucking just say, oh, fuck, I'll kiss a guy one cool.
Yeah.
That was one of the things he told me.
Yeah.
I never took it at face value.
And I was just like, yeah, man, fucking. So we get to his house. And he looks at me. I'm in no condition to drive.
He's fucking sweating like the whole time in the fucking in this fucking vehicle. He's just like pits are just drowning. He looks like he just ran a whole mile. He's fucking sweating. He's like just kind of nodding off. I don't even know where the fuck.
That's normal.
Yeah. Well, this is
a little bit heavier sweat.
I've never been, so I was like, where do I go? Where do I go? And he's like, just. I'm like, you're not helping me.
I think I told him, I was like, go down this one.
No, but didn't Carlo come with you?
No. So I think I was trying to like point while I was still out, so I was just like, and somehow we made it home.
Yeah.
I don't remember getting off the truck, but I remember I was inside the house, and I was just like, my mom's like, what's wrong with you? And I was just like, my back hurt. She's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And Mark's like, he took some medicine. But he was telling Tony because Mark don't speak Spanish. Yeah, you were.
I got here and I was like, what the fuck is going on? Carlo was here.
Oh, because he probably showed up to come pick me up.
Yeah. When I wasn't here, I come in. This dude had already thrown up on himself.
So
my mom was trying to
as soon as we get here, as soon as we get to his house, he's just all fucking just swaying back and forth, sweating, and his mom's like, "What the fuck is wrong with him?" I'm like, he took some medicine, and I didn't really want to go into too much detail, but I was like, he took some medicine. I saw him leave into the next room, I guess, before y'all tore this shit down. It was in the next room. And after I was like, oh, he just took some medicine, I see him get out, and like his whole fucking shirt was just taken off. He was basically just walking around shirtless.
Yeah, that's right.
I think you went to the bathroom after that.
Yeah, and I fucking puked.
And that's where he puked. And after that, he was like, I feel better. And then he left, and that was the last I ever saw him.
I think by that time, Carlo showed up, and I was like, Carlo! I'm shirtless. And he's like, I can see that.
I walk into my house, I was like, what the fuck is everybody? I haven't met him yet. So when he had his long hair and shit. So he's just
his gorgeous locks.
I already had met Carlo from his comedy party.
Yeah.
We're cool and shit. So I walk in, I was like, hey Carlo, what the fuck is going on? What are you doing here? And who's that? He's like, well, that's Mark. He's like, what happened? He's like, your brother stripped your balls. I was like, is he? And then my mom was like, hey, someone fucking drugged your brother and he's losing his shit. Who drugged him? I was like, how am I supposed to know? I just got here. It's like, tell me who you fucking
must have been that long-haired rapist over there.
And he's like, he threw up on himself and he's over there fucking just walking without a shirt.
I just need a moment with your brother. I just want to make sure he's made sure he's better, right?
And then when I get there, I go check on him. I remember that.
Son.
I go check on his ass, right? He comes out and he's like, what's up, guys? Everything cool? Kind of hungry. He still don't have a shirt. He's like, here, go put on a shirt. Why? Oh, shit, I don't have a shirt. Carlo's like, you alright, Papa? He's like, Carlo, I love you. I love Mark. I was like, what the fuck you guys give this nigga? My mom was just fucking losing her shit in her room. I was like, hey, calm down. He's gonna be alright. Like, no, what the fuck? It's like, I don't know that. That was a weird. It was like,
it's not the first time I do something stupid that worries her. The other one was a fucking cinnamon challenge.
We'll leave that for another time.
And that concludes the story of how I met Mark.
That's true. But that was it. Nate had some strong shit that for like the next 2 days couldn't film it back. It fucking worked awesomely.
Well, I think you possibly.
Stuff like that, you're supposed to let the small stuff kind of sweep through your body.
I got a lot of body and there was a lot of pain.
I think you just OD'd.
Sweet.
What?
Yay! I got that under my belt.
Join the club.
Except I didn't die like a little bitch.
Hey. I came back.
Back to back.
Back to back World War champs, baby. Woo! All right. Now we gotta get to the meat and potatoes of this, right? This whole episode has been just a prelude, all right? It's just been a
long ass fucking prelude.
It's just one. This is just like a
build up to a weak climax.
Yeah.
Imagine us on top of you.
Who wants to go on a date with me to the Riverwalk?
No one.
Okay.
But here's how we're gonna settle this. All right.
Ouch.
Next episode
Dun dun dun.
is gonna be our first annual. Drum roll, please. The shittiest drum I could do a better one on my phone. The first annual Tinder Games.
Na 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 na.
All right.
2017 Tinder Games kickoff. Sponsored by Trojan. Make sure she says yes.
Or Trojan.
Fucking sponsored by
It
Trojan.
can fit most people.
Yeah. Also sponsored by 2017 Sexual Assault's cool now.
Who knew?
All right. So, I had thought of this game for a very long time. I had wanted to introduce it earlier, but I wanted John to be in this as well. He'll be in it if he wants to be.
I also wanted him to be straight, but that ain't working either.
Well, Tinder takes all kinds, baby. Tinder takes all kinds. Now,
Yeah,
all
it's
right,
a
so
grinder.
we're going to use Tinder because it's probably the first thing that comes up when you look for dating sites or whatever the fuck.
I mean, plenty of fish.
I think Tinder has like the biggest.
Yeah.
Smart.
Match.com.
What about Christian's Mingle?
We're gonna use Tinder.
We're going to use Tinder.
Because it doesn't charge.
Why
Christian
did
Mingle
you
does.
name him Roman?
Because fucking
he wants to get
Christians
laid, bro.
suck. Christians don't give out. They give out handies, but they don't give a fuck
Hell
anything
yeah.
else.
Christians give out the put out the most.
No, they
Hell
don't.
yeah. They let you go in the truck in the chocolate river because they're saving the front for the good stuff.
Chocolate surprise.
What we're gonna do is over this next week is we're going to try to see how many dates, if any, we can get. All right. So here I'm gonna break down the point system for you. All right.
Break it down now.
You're gonna make your Tinder. You do it however you want. You use your whatever profile picture you want.
I'm going to bleach my booty hole.
Right? That's not a bad idea. So
It's a horrible idea. It hurts.
it's 1 point if you are matched with somebody and you have a conversation with them. It has to be at least 5 lines, 5 replies. All right.
Can it be
not,
stop?
Not five replies from you.
Oh,
You have to
no.
make 5 attempts. They have to
No.
answer 5.
Like I'm saying, like, hey, how's it going? She's like, who this? And I'd be like, it's the man of your dreams. And she'd be like, stop. And I'd be like, come on, you know you want to. She's like, please stop. I was like, bitch. And then she'd be like, you're blocked.
There you go.
Does that count as a conversation?
No, because that's
No.
only 3. It's only 3
Fuck.
answer
And I
Oh,
was
it has
like,
to be 5 of her.
It has
Yeah,
to be
she has
5
to-
of her
yeah.
responses.
and I'd be like,
5 is hard to get for.
then I'd be
That's why-
and then,
Hey, I was making this easy. Fuck off.
I thought the 1 point should be the easiest thing to get.
and then I'd be like, hey, you got a dog? And she's like, why do you ask? I got on me with me. Go on a date with me. And she'd be like, stop it. Is that 5?
He's gonna get a whole bunch of just say
Damn
stop.
it.
Look, you're gonna you figure it out however you want to do that. you do it, but it has to be 5 responses.
Ryan Reynolds
Even if
is
it is stop, you're being blocked.
I will accept.
Ryan Reynolds is my cousin.
I will accept. You're creepy. You're getting blocked.
But that's why I'm judging this thing. Though.
Okay, that is true.
That's right,
Mark
Ken.
is our judge because he cannot play because he is already tied down.
I mean, technically, he can play.
Yeah, you get permission.
I don't think
not
she's
not happening.
into that.
I mean,
but
Is it because you're that good of a catch? Be like, all the women want him.
Look at him. He
It's
looks
not-
like
not-
he looks
Yeah.
Please go on with the point
he
system.
looks like
Alright,
a dyke,
so
but kind of manly.
The point system, it's 1 point, 5 replies. That's what you have to get.
Fair enough.
All right. You get 3 points if you can schedule a date. Now, this doesn't mean the actual date.
Good.
This means scheduling. Like, hey, we're going to go out at this time.
Fair enough.
All right? Now, you actually go on the date with them. 6 points. You got that?
This is how the game's played.
That's
Fast and loose is what I'm hoping to get.
That plays into
There you
how
go.
you actually win the game. Because I don't expect any of us should get anything.
Of course.
If
Not
you
in the span of a week.
actually have sex with a person from Tinder,
I would say like at least kiss them.
no, I'm gonna say sex.
Give them a week is knowing.
Hey, all right, this is
Actually, no, it's Tinder, so you actually.
Tinder's
might
the
have a
one
shot.
that's
You don't think it's
swipe left, swipe right shit.
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
You actually might have a
I
chance.
have some questions on the parameters of these points.
Well, let them tell the points.
all right,
first.
fair enough.
And then we'll save questions. for
well,
later.
if you have, because I don't expect anybody to have sex.
Okay,
You win the game,
gotcha.
and if multiple people do have sex, then that's when the points start really coming into
Okay,
factor. All right?
gotcha.
The points still, it's like whose lines are anyway. The points still matter.
What is it with having fun?
Exactly. Now, okay, you as the judge.
Okay.
Okay, since we're playing it fast and loose, all balls to the walls. Do we have points for first base, second base, third base?
I would assume so.
Okay, okay.
Those are additional points. To me, I'm gonna put it as additional
Brownie
points.
point.
Okay.
Yeah. Like you get whatever points you have, and I will tally on some more points.
How are you gonna know though?
Huh? Well, you gotta tell me. You're the
Well, I
one.
mean, fucking could just.
There will be
This
pictures.
There has to be some kind of proof or not.
Well, like pictures?
It's just hearsay.
Well, here's the thing. With the responses, easy. Take a screenshot.
yeah.
All right, like that.
You get
Now-
to schedule a date, obviously.
When you schedule a date, screenshot. All right. If you actually go on the date,
Check in on Facebook.
check it on Facebook.
There we go.
Fair enough.
And
Stop y'all.
exactly. And you have to at least tag one of us. Just like in the comments. Like in the comments, just tag us.
Alright,
There
fair
you
Be
enough.
fair, the fucking girl was like, "Why'd you tag that one?"
Shut the
guy?"
fuck up!
I mean, was he there?
I'm just gonna be honest. I'll be like, hey, look, I'm trying to win the game. Let me give you a little blow jay.
I'm trying to win a pointless game on a shitty podcast.
And she'll be like, damn, you gonna talk about me? You gonna tell me I was the best? And I was like, yeah, baby, why not?
Girl, you don't understand. It's the big 6'9".
She's like, I mean, we could totally 69. Well, okay.
Okay, so
I got my material ready, locked and loaded, bro. Got that bat in hand.
all right, so we're clear. 1 point, 5 responses.
Right.
3 points is the
Scheduling a date.
is the scheduling the dates. Actually going on the date
6
is
points.
6 points.
Gotcha.
So when you do those 3 steps, you have 10 points.
Gotcha.
All right, and then if you have sex, that you win the game.
Word.
But
I like
Well,
what you
my question is it like inside sex, inside outside sex? We talk about like I gotta wrap it up and get in there,
Yeah.
or can my mouth do the thing? Because I'm now down with the mouth hugs.
Oral sex is base 3, so that's additional points.
I mean that sound. I mean,
Uh-uh.
word sex is behind it.
Judge.
Judge.
I'm still working on the point system, but I'm pretty sure if you go down on them, you'll get some points.
Sweet.
But if they go down on you, then you'll get some more points.
Damn.
Oh, okay.
Like
So
Enzo.
if everything's reciprocated,
Yeah.
you get a shitload of points.
You
Okay.
Okay.
You get single points, then fucking double points.
Got another question.
Points.
Does it-
McDorfer.
Does it does it matter if money is exchanged for these acts?
I mean, that's kind of cheating.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, I'm just like Tinder. I mean, we went to the
But
date.
here's
I
the
mean, we
thing.
went to the date and we were
Okay,
already
that's-
there on the date. I'd be like,
that's
tag.
But here's
And then
the
I'd be
thing.
like, hey,
I
you want to
guess
have
could-
sex with me? And she's like, no. I was like, come on, I'll give you some money. I just want to win this game. And she'd be like,
And for
how much are we talking? I'll be like, I don't know, like $40.
That's why you gotta use the tools that are in front of you. So if you have the money to spend on it just to win the game,
Hell yeah.
you won't get disqualified for it.
Hell yeah. Some girl's getting a new Louis Vuitton bag.
You see, I don't know. I seriously
Fair
doubt you'll
play.
offer somebody money to have sex with them.
It's tough. I can't do it.
Yeah,
I tried.
See, this is why he talks about it, but he's not gonna do it.
Show you, motherfucker.
That's fine. Just show me.
Show me pay for sex like a dumbass.
They show you by going
We
to
all pay
bed.
for sex, all right? You just got some is up front and the other one's kind of, on the side.
And sometimes after that, you do pay again.
Exactly.
True. You want McDonald's?
Oh, I get it. It's STDs.
Yeah. Or other stuff too.
So that is the game. We have 1 week. All right.
Oh, so we start making the Tinder date. Oh,
We're
I
gonna
gotta
start
shave.
making it 2 nights.
Damn.
John's gonna be at a disadvantage if he's gonna be there.
But he has the
Wow.
biggest advantage
I
because
wanna
he's
see-
white.
So this is the thing. I want to see attempts every day at least. At least attempt to one chick.
I mean, if we get matched.
I'm gonna lay that down.
Mm-hmm.
That has to get done tonight.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, everyone has to at least screenshot one attempt. After that, if you want to go the full 9, go ahead. But Tony, you got to make at least one attempt every day.
I probably won't even try, to be honest.
This is why it's the game.
See, this is why you suck.
I don't give a fuck. Sounds like a whack game. I'm a disadvantage because I don't get out of my house.
Yeah, but if you can schedule dates, then you make up points.
Yeah,
If you
And
talk
here-
to people,
And here's the thing: you're all about like I enjoy conversations. Well, you could probably rack up points on just
exactly,
points
you
alone.
can probably beat.
It's
us
like
just by
dominoes.
doing
Every
that.
five is the point.
So that's the game.
Because I'll never betray a friend and never pay for sex. There you go. I'll probably betray somebody.
Talking about betrayed friends. Hey, happy birthday, Mike. I know it was his birthday yesterday.
Oh yeah,
The
that's
ghost
right. We gotta
turned-
put. He turned fucking
Mike,
30.
okay, all right, fair enough. I work with him.
Nigga Mike.
yeah, I got
Oh,
you.
he still listens from time to time. So
Yeah.
you know.
Mhm.
Happy birthday.
He had a
man.
critique that I was like, oh, well, that's interesting.
What
He was
the
like, have you ever listened to the old episodes? And I was like, no, I don't really listen to the new ones. And he's like, the older ones were funnier. And I was like, oh, okay.
I believe
I can see
that.
that.
Yeah.
Probably.
Because Tony and you try to steer it towards
Wieners.
goal-oriented type of thing, and we were just more like talking a lot of shit. And then y'all like, we trying to be fucking
We trying to
professional.
make a podcast.
You're stifling me. Who wants to go see The Disaster?
Talking about,
Disaster?
I know you guys saw the Coco movie. Did you
Hell
like it?
yeah.
From Tinder to Coco.
You know why? Because family is important, and you're gonna remember me.
You could start a family from Tinder.
You could have done that around during Thanksgiving.
Well, we were more worried about the death of a duck.
That's true. He's still.
Someone was
still
supposed to be a reminder, like, I saw Coco.
But at the same time, you remembered about fucking George, so there's that.
Because you're talking
And
about
Coco.
downtown. Either way, Coco.
Because Coco was about remembering the dead people.
Anyway, just a quick fucking review at the end of the show. What
I
do you
liked
think
it. It was
of
good.
It's good. Good
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah.
Alright.
I'd give it 4 out of 5.
Yeah.
Patton 4 out of 5.
Okay.
Same here.
4 out of 5?
4
Solid.
out of 5.
Solid Pixar movie.
Yeah.
It's a kid's movie.
But at the same
It's a
time,
kid's movie.
I know why I liked it because it had that fucking telenovela fucking twist type of deal
What?
where you see it coming and I'm just like, oh, took me back to the days when I made my novelas.
Was the music good?
Yeah.
He even said he enjoyed the Frozen.
Oh
short.
no!
Oh,
I hated
yeah.
it. That Frozen short pissed me off so bad.
It was a lot of singing, yeah, but at the same time, I was like, it got me a little bit into the Christmas spirit.
Nope. I fucking hated it.
I mean, if you get rid of
He's
Olaf's,
every minute of it.
if you get rid of Olaf's fucking voice, then yeah.
Oh man, I thought thought the drive-in was playing a trick on me. They're like, well, we need to fill it.
Oh shit! You went to the drive-in and watched it.
drive-in.
God damn, this nigga fancy as fuck.
I thought they were like, we need to fucking make this a little bit longer because right next to us, Justice League is playing. So we got to make sure this is at 3 hours long. So let's put on that shitty Frozen holiday special.
League was the shortest DC movie.
Yeah, it's only an hour and 30 minutes.
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah.
Huh. So the Coco was way longer than Justice.
Yeah, and it had more substance to it, from what I've heard.
Yeah.
Again, Tinder Games is coming. Tinder Games is on its way. Tinder Games is next episode.
Can we do like updated point systems on Facebook or something?
The Grimworks.
Yeah, for sure. What we should do and what we're gonna do after this episode, we have to take Tinder pictures, but we have to take it behind this wall.
Fuck. I want to be between K6's fucking legs.
You can do that.
Hell yeah.
Sexy.
But we have to take some profile pictures.
Easy, buddy, easy. Don't win the game that fast.
Talking about K-Sig and all these games reminds me of that. You have a gamer out there in your life. You know, it's got Christmas coming. No spiel, no nothing, guys. We were sponsored by Fay Grips. You know, they sell little
This
thumb
episode brought to you by...
Yeah, by Fay Grips. They fucking sell little thumb covers for controllers. They sell what we call controller condoms. You know, make sure your hands don't get sweaty while you're enjoying all the games out there.
That's not the only thing that's going to get wrapped.
They have shirts and they have a whole bunch of cool. I know they're updating their store right now, trying to get more shit out there and making their logos all nice. But if you guys visit faygrips.store and use promo code Grimworks, you get a discount for 20%. I would spell it out for you, but I can't because I can't spell. But
Roman, how do you spell that shit?
Capital GRIMMWORKS.
There you go. Make sure to visit.
Order, and again, Grimworks, capital GRIMMWORKS.
What Roman said.
We're also sponsored by Funko Pops. That might be a lie, but hopefully they send it.
lie.
Nah, it's not a big old lie. Funko Pops, baby. We're gonna have our own city pod pops. city pod pops.
There's no fucking
We're round like one, and he's got the big old eyes because of the glasses.
I can see Mark as a Funko Pop.
Yeah, dude, it's gonna be like 3 legs.
God, well, that's true.
There you go. See, I made him feel a little bit better. Mm-hmm. He's blushing.
It's just hot in here.
This episode, solid.
This has been episode 68.
There you go.
I've been Tony, and I'm here with.
Stupid name.
There you go, and
Roman.
coming up.
Your late boy Eric.
Hate
There
that
you
boy.
go. And like we end every episode.
Bye.
Bye.